What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is a funny segment. It's a funny segment. Might be in the genre of comedy. I would like to touch on Frank Dux, the legendary martial artist, Kumite winner, beating and wiping the floor with Michael Bisping. Former UFC middleweight champ, of course, and Hall of Famer. Now, do I believe this? Hell no. What prompted me to make this video? Well, I have to put out some balance to the force. The martial arts force. I stumbled across a video and interview of Frank Dux on another channel. I shall not mention their name. Not coming at them, even though it seems like they believe that Frank Dux is the real deal and would whoop on Bisping. It's got to be a massive troll job, kind of genius if you want clicks and views. But I'm going to entertain this because I think there's people out there that really believe this stuff. So let's get into this and break this down. Alright, so Frank Dux, ninjutsu master, trained in his teens, won the Kumite, I believe, which is an underground fight competition. As the story goes, I believe he won it at 19 years old. The winner of 300 plus fights. I didn't look too much into the military claims, but apparently served in the military. So that story goes. The movie Bloodsport, fantastic, fun martial arts movie. Jean-Claude Van Damme, the man, inspired thousands and thousands to take up martial arts, similar to Bruce Lee. Growing up, loved JCVD. Hey, fun fact, he inspired Mirko Cro Cop. But back on track. So the movie Bloodsport was loosely based on Frank Dux' victory at the Kumite. So that's the Frank Dux story in a nutshell. Michael Bisping, long storied fighting career. I think it took Bisping about a decade to win the UFC belt. Fighting a who's who, murderer's row. So many great legendary battles. Bisping finally became the best fighter in the world at middleweight. UFC world champ and defended. UFC Hall of Famer. So in this interview I saw, Frank Dux claimed that he would whoop on Michael Bisping in his prime. Like it wouldn't even be close. That is hilarious. Now, I'm not one to make fun of mental illness, but something is going on with this man. I think people get addicted to any kind of fame and attention, status. So when you make crazy claims that technically probably can't be disproven, it's almost like, can you disprove the existence of God? You can, right? Now, I'm not saying there's no God, and people could believe what they want to, but it's just a point. You can't really disprove it. So let's say I sit here and I tell you listeners that I'm the winner of 500 underground, no rules fights. I'm the champion of a secret underground tournament in which Mortal Kombat pales in comparison. I'm the winner. I won it at 15 years old. Only a select few are asked to enter every 10 years. Run by the people in the shadows. Can you really disprove that? Technically, you can. There are people out there that actually believe Frank Dux could beat Michael Bisping in a fight in his prime. Maybe even now. Not going to be mean. I'm not going to be mean. I'm just going to say that you few, because I don't think it's a lot of people. God, I hope not. You guys are very sadly misinformed. Michael Bisping is a legit, true fighter and martial artist. Battle tested, proven, in front of millions of people over and over again. He has reached the pinnacle of fighting. Middleweight world champion. A fight between Frank Dux in his prime versus Michael Bisping in his prime would go something like this. If it was a stand-up battle, Michael Bisping via destruction. It would be an embarrassing beatdown. If it was a ground fight, even worse. It would be like Bisping was fighting a child. The man would be helpless. And that's just the honest, raw truth. And if you say otherwise, You don't know what you're talking about. Now, I personally have no issue with Frank Dukes. I don't know the guy. Hey man, do you. If I were to interview him, I could tell you one thing. I wouldn't sit there with a straight face while he said he could beat Michael Bisping in a fight. There's no way I would agree with that. There's no way I would give him the nod. I would be ashamed of myself. I would be embarrassed. I can't do it for clicks and views. Just can't happen. Because it's not reality. And I wouldn't even be mean about it. I wouldn't be disrespectful. But you would know by my facial expressions and my answers and comments, I disagree. So yeah, that's it guys. I don't have much else to say. There really isn't much to say. I had to put some balance to the force again. Like I said, throw out some reality. Drop those comments. Let me know what you think. If you want to troll and say Frank Dukes would beat Michael Bisping, feel free guys. I could use the laugh. Thanks for watching the video. Catch you guys on the next one.